Alright, I'm going to make a feeding video. These are the supplies that I use and tongs. I also keep a kettle on the stove just to have constant supply of hot water. I have a small collection of, 8-9 snakes at any given time. And this is one of the smaller days where I'm just feeding the babies. What I do is I start out, I have 2 different things of warm water. This one is just a lukewarm, comfortable putting my finger in it. This one's a little warmer for right before I feed. I have my mice lined up, smallest to largest. I have my list over here of what snake gets what size food. That way I know, I don't have to guess, I know. We're starting out going to feed my 08 pastel, and he's just getting 2 adult mice. I put it in there. They're all thawed out. They're soft, squishy. I put them in a bag earlier today. Put them in the fridge, let them thaw out. They're soft. They're fine. So I put them in here. I let him warm up, just to get him warm. Now we're going to go over, while he's warming, to the snake room. I'm going to show you a little bit more. I feed in separate containers. I have 2 different aquariums in the closet to feed in. That way I can do 2 at a time. It's easiest that way. And that way I can check on them. I don't have any really picky eaters, any that are really shy eaters. If they are, then the light goes off in the closet. We're going to be feeding this little guy over here. Alright, back to the mouse. I have the kettle on the stove, keeping, just on low to keep, the water steaming and nice and warm. He's wet. You can see he's warm. That's going to be my really hot one. So we come over here, take the kettle. Doesn't have to happen every time. Just add a little warm water so that it's nice and toasty warm, so that he has no confusion as to whether it's alive or dead, and what's my hand doing. My hand's colder than the mouse or rat. So he's pretty cool, pretty warm. I put just his head, front end, in there. Let it sit for 20-30 seconds tops. And then I have this paper towel here to dry him off with, just so that, they're not sopping wet when I give them to the snake. They tend to not like that. Alright, so he's warm. Take that, fold it over, dry him off a little bit. He's good to go. Alright. Walking over with the warm food. I put the food in there, set the tongs there, that way I have them. Go and get the snake. He seems very happy, ready to eat. Nothing fancy about this. Put them in the enclosure. They learn very quickly that in these enclosures they get to eat. And then obviously dangle. And he'll smell it, see how hot it is. They're not always instantaneous. And there he goes, he's got it. I'm still holding on to the foot, let him think he's alive so he still can trick. And that's that. It's pretty easy. Let them eat. I can put another snake in here while I'm doing him. They don't seem to mind it.